He, male 28, doesn't plan to spend my birthday with me. F 29 or female 29, and I feel sad. Next month is my birthday, and my boyfriend will not be present for that day. He is working very hard lately, and he'll be working that day. It's okay if he is not available that day, but the problem is he took a day off last week for another event for his friend's kid, but he doesn't have the same intention to do the same for me, so I feel sad and jealous. We talked about it, but he quickly became upset, and he tried to explain why it's not the same with that previous event, but I don't understand. He said it's because it was before rush at work during that kid's party, and my birthday is not so soon and will be on a weekend, so he doesn't want to tell his boss he won't be at work that day because he is not certain he'll be working. Also, he never told that he wanted to be with me. He just said he will probably work that day when I asked him if we are going to be together that day. He seems to not understand why it's important to me and why I don't understand why I took a day off so easily for his friend and not for me. I feel selfish for telling him I wanted to be with him, but I'm offended he didn't even think about being with me for my birthday. What do you think? And there's an edit. Oh boy, I understand what work is, and I didn't even ask him to have a day off for me. Some of you have a very toxic work culture. Please don't share here. English is not my first language. I might not be clear in my messages, and I am sorry.
Okay, so boyfriend takes a day off for a kid's birthday a week previously to her birthday, right? And he's not taking the day off and probably will be working.
Yeah, work is important.
Yeah, I think we're missing a little bit of information here. I think because we don't know how did she say how long they've been dating?
No, they didn't say that.
Right. So
yeah, some of the wording there. I think she meant I don't understand why he took a day off so easily for his friend and not for me. I think that's
it's a possibility that the friend, the friend, like they've been friends for a long time, and he knew about the kid's birthday and he's been planning on it for a long time. Then maybe he took the day off in advance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, we don't know how long this relationship has been, so if this is fairly new, and maybe he didn't know about her birthday until later on, and then at that point, if he doesn't have sick time or vacation time or any sort of PTO, I mean, honestly, I think he might be in the right to say, no, I have to work.
I don't know.
I get it's hard to say because again I feel like we're missing a little bit of information.
Yeah.
If he was fully aware of her birthday but also this kid's birthday and then made a conscious decision to say, oh, I got one PTO, like one day of PTO, and I'm going to use it for this party over my girlfriend, then I would say he's a bit douchey.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the reason why he was able to do it for the kid's birthday was because it was not during a rush. So then he was able to take that time off, I'm guessing. And then for her, it might be during the rush, so he couldn't. But at the same time, I mean, it's not like she specified, I want it to be during your rush hour. She didn't even ask him to get the day off. But, it just doesn't want to... But I mean, the title says he doesn't plan to spend the birthday with me, so I don't know what the context is. So I guess he'll be at work and won't be with her for the birthday. That's the summary of this, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the comments. That first comment says, and it quotes, "I understand that you're really busy at work and you're stressed and don't want to add to it. I'm just feeling sad about you not being able to take the time off and mostly want to know that you want to be able to spend it with me even if you're not able to." End the quote. This isn't about the friend's kid. Obviously, work was slower then and he could take the time off. It's about you feeling like you're not important. So let him know that you like to know that you're important to him.
That's great advice.
That's actually really good advice. The second top comment says, arrange to spend time with a group of girlfriends, have a girls' day, get out of the house and enjoy yourself. Don't wait for someone else to appreciate you.
That's a little extreme.
I agree with like taking time for yourself and like doing things for you.
Yeah.
But to just, I agree with you. It's a little too extreme. It's like very
Black and white.
totalitarian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Is totalitarian the right word?
I think so. Yeah.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Am I speaking good English? Not, let me know. Let me have it in the comments.
Here, I think here's the one. It says, yeah, there's a big difference between, honey, I'm really sorry your birthday falls in a busy period. Why don't we have a special breakfast together and I'll treat you and a friend to a day out? And, yeah, I'll probably be working. It's just about seeming to give a crap about making your loved one's day special, and you don't even have to care about birthdays. Just know that your partner does, and this will make them happy. But yeah, there is a difference between those. I don't think it's necessarily about the birthday. Because the fact that she's making comparison between the kid, the friend, and herself, it's more of a importance thing. So there's a sense of value with taking the work off for birthday, and that value should carry over to you, but to her it appears it's not. I mean, birthdays, I don't know. To me, birthdays aren't that important.
I think later in life they're not as important.
Like
I mean, in my early
care.
20s, teenagers and early 20s, I think they're like awesome. I think even like once you get to like the dirty 30, I think that's fine. But at the same time, the older you get, I feel like those birthdays, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some people are just more into parties than others. And these guys seem to be, they're what, late 20s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why does it have to be a birthday to tell someone, to notify someone you think they're special? Why does it have to be a birthday? Never understood that.
I'm going to read this comment right here before we move on to the next one. It says,
Okay.
WTF is going on in these comments? It's not childish to want to do something special with the person you love on your birthday. Everyone on here that's saying that she needs to grow up needs to take a long, hard look at themselves and realize that you're part of what's wrong with society today. How about you grow up and realize that work is an activity to enable us to live and shouldn't be the focus of our lives. It doesn't hurt to take a day off for a loved one. I agree with that.
Okay. All right. True.
Relationships require work and attention. This guy is failing on both counts. It would be one thing if he requested the day off and was denied. It's entirely another to not even request it in the first place. I think that's a valid point. And like I said, because we're missing a little bit of information, we don't know how long they've been dating. We don't know if he knew about the birthday. We don't know if he's got enough PTO. He's talking about busy time versus not busy time. But yeah, I think it's more about like, is he even making the effort to want to spend her birthday with her, or to maybe, like even celebrate at all? So
I think, yeah, it would have been she would probably have been fine if he said, oh, yeah, I have to work, but can we do something else on this day? You know, I think that would have been, at least for me, that would have been fine.
You know what's funny?
What?
I bet she posts like after her birthday and she'll be like, so he was planning a surprise party for me.
Oh, jeez. That would be
kind of funny.
embarrassing.